Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday. It's Friday Eve, guys. How's everybody doing? Dr. Amira, tell us how you really feel, okay? Right in the gate. Good morning. It's like Camilla said good morning, Dr. Amira said good morning, and then Dr. Amira just was like, nobody really cares if she shows her child's father or the baby. Oh, okay, girl. Anisha, good morning. She needs to take classes to tell a good story or acting. People don't care about bad acting. They don't care. It's okay. Um, Jupi, good morning. Hi, Shonda. Hi, Ivy. Hey, Shay. Good morning, Bushes. Good morning. Hi, Pine. Good morning, baby. Hi. NCA&T, you are out the corner, boo-boo. Girl, whoever that was said ASAP Rocky keeps a protective style. Yes, that was so funny. I thought about that all night. That was hilarious. He sure does. His he doesn't even look like he gets fresh, like a fresh styling. It just literally looks like protective styling. It just looks like he sat down, got his hair washed, and he greased it, parted it, and just put something up in it because it is not, you know what I mean? It's like, thank goodness he's got nice teeth and he's got nice, beautiful, even skin tone and such, and he raps and has money. You know what I'm saying? But not as much as his girlfriend. That's what we know. Okay. All right. Let's. Girl. Good morning. Good morning. Let me see who else is here. What's good, ladies? SK Lee, what's good? Lily, what's good? Did I leave off anyone? Where are we? IDGAF, good morning. Girl, a bad Tyler Perry wig. Girl, Shamar Moore. Okay, stop it. Ah! Brittany Chanel, good morning. How are you? Liz Jim, good morning. Girl, okay. Wow, that is so funny. Okay, you guys are a bunch of damn comedians. Okay. Did I leave anyone out? There's not a lot of you in the chat this morning, but that's okay because girl, um, Dr. Amir was funny though. She came in and was like, I have a point of view and I want to get it across. Okay, period. Let me drop this because I'm for y'all to call in this morning on these topics. Look, Rihanna and her official dusty ass boyfriend. I'm sorry. You got a recording contract. You are a rapper of that we know. You know how many young men are out here rapping and don't even nobody Pookie don't even know who they are. Okay? On the bus right now, writing that rhyme for the 11th time and wishing, hoping. Got a whole YouTube channel, like 5 people. Guys, do you remember when this numbskull introduced us? Hold on a second. Girl, where is my I was about to say, where is do you remember when this woman introduced us to her boyfriend on or about 5'2" at the swimming pool? They were swimming and he was calling himself Prince Charming after she had just picked him up off the bus stop at the transitional housing. Did he not have a YouTube channel rapping and nobody had heard of anything that he had ever done? Do we not remember that? But ASAP Rocky got a whole contract, money in the bank, getting the baddest chicks, all kinds of stuff. And this idiot is running around Los Angeles like people don't know who in the hell he is, doing some gunplay allegedly on these streets and running down to Barbados like he's rich, like he's rich, 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 like he's a billionaire, thinking that you can just do what you want. You ASAP Rocky alone, sir, you don't have that much money. Word on the street is, and I don't know how true this is or not, guys. I heard yesterday that they got into some sort of an argument while they were in Barbados. Okay. And I guess he said, what picture is this? Oh, girl. I was like, what is that? That's Olivia having her baby. That's Olivia having her baby. Okay. Um, they said, okay, let me get to the right. Hold on, let me get to the right where I need to be. Allegedly, he left. Now, I don't know how true this is or not. Was Rihanna on the plane or not? Some say yes, some say no. Um, if she was, and the rumor's not true, I don't know, guys. But there was some sort of argument, and he was coming back, and people were speculating that maybe she is spiteful. And who knows, maybe someone dropped some tea, I don't know. But at the end of the day, we know this: he did get his bail, and I think he got out last night. They said it was $550,000, and that was posted quickly, and he was out. And I think they said he was returning home to his house. So I don't know if Rihanna is back in LA or not. She could have been, of course, people have tons of stories. And if we know anything from last week, that guy from Twitter, who this is the guy. Let me read this to you guys, because I mean, I don't want to say it was funny, but it's funny, not funny, right? Um, this guy is a complete asshole. Okay, this is the guy who is taking responsibility for spreading the awful rumor that ASAP Rocky was fooling around on Rihanna. Listen to what this just when I thought about it, it just reminded me so much of YouTube. Hi all. So I'd like to address the situation. Last night I made a dumb decision to tweet some information I'd received. I am not going to talk about sources, blame others for a discussion that was started, etc., because at the end of the day, I made the decision to draft the tweet, press the send, and put that out with my name on it. So I'd like to formally apologize to all parties I involved with my actions and for my reckless tweets. I fully accept the consequences of my actions for my tweets and any harm they caused. I have no excuse for it. I've been way too wrapped up in Twitter drama and unfortunately leaned into being messy as my brand. Wait, I've been way too wrapped up in Twitter drama and unfortunately leaned into being messy as a brand, which is something going forward I'm going to move away from. I'm going to take some time away from Twitter to figure out what that looks like and how I can start using my platform better, as I've gotten way away from using them for more positive work. Again, I apologize to them for the unnecessary drama. Girl, I had to really use my glasses, okay? So interesting. I thought that was a very well written post. I almost feel like he probably had a little bit of legal advice or somebody who, look, it was a well written note. It maybe they're like, hey, no harm, no foul. It kept our names in the press all weekend, all of those things. Because sometimes, I mean, you can't pay enough money for the amount of coverage that was given to that topic, right? So, it's all in how you look at it. So, I don't know. It's just depends on how people feel about how they feel about it, right? If Rihanna felt like there was a ton of harm, then maybe she would want to do something, because this person basically all but admitted to wrongdoing. So I would almost feel like if they just leave these parties alone, then this guy probably could move on and be fine. But if he wants to keep fucking with her, then probably there's some grounds to make your life miserable. But anyway, that's that on that. So yesterday when I went live talking about this topic, I promised you guys that I would bring you the information. So it was a guy named Louis or Louis V. Roma, and this is the guy right here. And I guess he's big on Twitter. I don't know if he's big on Twitter or not, but he's got a presence on Twitter enough to start a rumor about Rihanna to go global. So that was pretty interesting. Anyway, guys, good morning. We are checking in with Vita this morning, and Vita is a certified flop. For a lot of people, there's a lot of people out here who are doing great with their Vita, and we might check in with some before the end of the month and give some credit where credit is due, and give some accolades to the people who actually got up, posted up, did it every day, and did something positive. For those who tried, and didn't quite hit it on the head, it's okay. Better luck next time, next challenge. Um, August or Vlogmas or Vlogtober, whatever. I mean, look, at the end of the day, you can't win by not trying. But also, we also have to acknowledge that when you don't hit the mark, you don't hit the mark. You can't get the celebration. But an honest effort is just that, honest effort. But yeah, we are looking at the Vita flippity flop flop of the non-postings and the tired content. I mean, it is kind of funny that nobody really cares about like Olivia. The fact that you had a baby is, like I said, there were probably 5 million born yesterday. Guess what? Rihanna's getting ready to have one. Like everybody, girl, you know how many people had a baby yesterday? We don't know, but it wasn't you. But when you had yours, nobody knew then, and nobody, girl, it's fine. If you don't show the baby, it gives just, if you want to give the content that keeps on giving, keep keeping on, like one way or the other. It's not going to matter to me because I'm just doing reactions, reviews, and commentary on this content. So whatever you put out, it really doesn't make a difference to me. I'm just here to follow the story, and that's it. So most people, there might be some people who are mad, like the people, like some of your subscribers and the people who support your channel financially, but that's it. But girl, really quick, let me drop y'all some tea too. Hold on, let me yesterday I had a wonderful subscriber. I'm gonna need for y'all to drop down into the comments or make sure that you let me know. I'm gonna need to know. So definitely hit the like button. Make sure that you're commenting if you're watching this on the replay. I had a wonderful subscriber who happens to be a member somewhere. I'm gonna tell you in just a second. I have a subscriber who came out the bushes yesterday, confidentially, and is a certified key. They have membership over on Keisha's channel. Dun dun dun. They have a membership, guys. Guys, though I'm so, whoever it was, when I said, did you see when Keisha had kind of like the frosted out picture showing her bedroom and didn't show her bedroom? And I told you that they had moved the bathtub into the bedroom because they probably are working on the tile in the bathroom. And you guys were like, no, why is there a bath? Like, okay. So it was confirmed and I saw it. Now, I don't know if Keisha's put the video up or not. I have not been watching Keisha's videos all week, so she may have already showed it. But I did see something on her channel where she stated that non-members, non-paid, the cheap seats would get to see the renovations, at a later date or whatever. So, but I saw it yesterday. Okay, yes, I saw it yesterday, and we can talk about it. Maybe, gosh, guys, my schedule has been so busy. I don't want to promise you guys later this afternoon. But we will definitely do that next because I do want to talk about what's been going on with the renovations because I got a full report yesterday from someone who dropped me some tea. Okay, and I saw it with my own eyes. But you know, the bathtub, don't worry guys. The bathtub is not a permanent fixture in the bedroom. It's just sitting there waiting to be moved. And that bathtub is not as heavy as you think it is because it's just not. It was shipped to her from Wayfair. So even if it's 200 pounds, two, three men can still move it back into the bathroom. And I would think that the doors to the bathroom are wide enough. So anyway, um, yes, there is some news on the renovation. So we can talk about that and whatever else is going on. You know, it's Friday, so it'll be Friday tomorrow. So maybe tomorrow is the day that we get caught up on Keisha. Okay. All things all things Keisha Kaylee. Okay. Um, wow. Vita. Yes. Vita is a bust. Hi, Double H. How are you, hun? Nubian Empress, how are you? How are you? I don't know if any of you guys have membership over there at Keisha. I don't. I was thinking about it, but now that I've got someone, obviously, who is a member, I didn't even know until they came through with the come through on yesterday, and I so appreciate it. So if you're in the bushes right now, thank you, sis, and keep dropping it like it's hot. And you know, we don't give out any names over here. We don't give out our sources over here. So I don't say names, okay? So, but yeah, girl, keep dropping. Mrs. True Redbone, good morning, boo boo. How are you? Good morning, guys. I hope everyone's having a great day so far. Good morning, guys. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's have a laugh or two. There's someone out here on the YouTube streets that is obviously must be ashamed of their situation because, girl, if you were not ashamed, you should just go ahead and tell the truth. Because, girl, let me tell you something. You got some seasoned women up here in this chat, and I don't mean seasoned as in old. I mean, girl, I'm talking about been around the block. Some of y'all been around the block like 7 times and y'all are 25, okay? Um, just trust and believe ain't no dummies up in this chat. Everybody's got a certain degree of awareness and experience. And to a numbskull, sad, salty storyteller who can't lie her way out of a paper bag and certainly can't act, girl, we don't believe this story at all. You were pushing, your sister was there, and I would almost suspect that there is no signature by a man on that birth certificate. And you know what? It's okay. But you don't have to get up here on this internet and lie about it and then expect that people are not going to talk about it because it's funny. Nobody cares about your old hot dog head man who wears clothes from the damn Stacey Adams, Steve Harvey, Saturday afternoon linen suit collection um for dumpy men. Like we've seen what your guy looks like at the end of the day and nobody cares, okay? If the guy that you showed us who's got the hot dog head and that you're taller than and all of that stuff, girl, he look, you know how the guys look like they got a pack of hot dogs on the back of their neck? Girl, Shay said that's it and that's all. Okay. Okay, we don't care, girl. If that's how you get down, no wonder you're constantly lusting over other people's men. I mean, we get it now. Girl, he looks like he's about 5'6". He got on imitation gators and he just picked him up himself a matching set from the I don't even want to say Steve Harvey collection, but it does look like that outfit that in Baby Boy when Tyrese's mother was dating Ving Rhames and he had on like his little matching linen shirt and wide leg pant set with the imitation Croc shoes. Girl, that's Olivia's man who did not show up to the birth. Okay? That's just my opinion, guys. You guys cannot believe me. It's okay. My spidey sensed alone. My spidey sense said, girl, this is what my spidey sense said to me. Hold on, let me find it for you. God, I wish I had my Okay. Messy in the morning. Okay. Girl, who's your baby daddy? Who that is? That's just my baby daddy. Girl, we know that you were having contractions, laying in that bed, trying to reflect on how in the hell did I get into this situation? Girl, it was one too many rides alone, eating in that car. God, someone said that it looked like you, girl, it just looks like a long school bus. Girl, it looks like you are driving the daycare van. Olivia, in your spare time, since you hadn't really been posting and your podcast failed, have you been driving the local daycare bus? And if so, can you drop by and pick up Jasmine and take her to Rack Room Shoes to get another pair of shoes, please, and help her find something cute? Could you please? Jasmine, where are you at? What's going on? Is Mom Dukes okay? I don't know what's going on with Mom Dukes. She said Mom Dukes was getting out the hospital. Hopefully Mom Dukes is good. But girl, Olivia, can you swing the daycare van over to Jasmine's? Get those shoes, throw them in the trash, and run her over to Rack Room, please. Jasmine, where's the hula hoop? And what's going on? Okay. Guys, can we just listen to this for a second? There's a very key part. Olivia's probably at the house right now trying to go to and turn this off on me. Let's see.
The deep depths of my heart. My sister is my everything. She just really came through for me, like for real, for real. She came with me into the hospital at 6 a.m. so I could be induced. They didn't induce me right away, girl. They're playing games.
6 o'clock at the hospital is called shift change. They got you there early so you could be checked in. And when the nurse comes in at 7 or 6:45, when she clocks in, gets up to the floor and sees what fugazi mommies are there for her to help bring lives into the world, she's gonna start the medicine around 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Silly. Okay. You must not, you thought you were just gonna check in at 6 o'clock and they were gonna get things popping. No. The nurse who's been on all night long is actually getting ready to end her shift. So whether they were working from 7A to 7P, 7P to 7A, or the whatever, an 8-hour shift, at 6 o'clock, it was getting ready to be shift change.
It was just a lot, y'all. It was a lot. But anyway, if you see in that video, my sister picks up the camera and I'm in a gown. My man was not there yet. He was not there yet. He just was not there yet. So it was just,
girl, you trying to freestyle, but you can't even think of a good lie. He wasn't there yet. He was on his way. He was getting ready to get off work. He knew I was at the hospital. I just spoke with him, girl. He was finishing some things up because he knew he wasn't going to go into work for a couple of days. Bitch, stop lying.
Like, I was freaking out. It was just a lot going on. So my man came probably like maybe half an hour, 45 minutes after that clip. And then my sister left. My sister went to get some food. She went to go home. She went to just do what she had to do. She has kids too. Okay, so I got there. They didn't induce me for like a couple hours, sis. Okay, and I was like, when are they gonna induce me? Like, they were not joking. There was, I guess, a lot of ladies there. Everybody was being born at the same time. And I was just like, I was sitting there for like a good 3 hours waiting to be induced. Like, so finally, y'all, they come in.
Hold on.
Honestly, truly, like, AJ must have known something because AJ came when after his father had got there. I mean, his father was already there for like 3-4 hours.
Huh? What?
So he, I was gonna go to my sister's. My sister was gonna take me to the hospital, and he was going to meet me at the hospital, which that's what he did.
He was going to meet you. When someone meets you somewhere, you walk into, like, if I'm going to meet Pineapples out for dinner, I'm not going to go into the restaurant. That's when Pineapples joins me for dinner, or she came later. If I'm like, hey, Pine, Meet me at STK. You think I'm gonna go in, sit down, order food, be into my drinks, and getting my key lime pie, and she's walking in? Or bitch, I'm in the parking deck, girl. Okay, nah, I can't come back in. Or okay, girl, go ahead, I'll be right back. Girl, it's a mess. Like, girl, it's all the way messed up. Are you kidding? Like, how, girl? Come on now, stop it right now.
Chaotic. It was a lot going on, but honestly, true.
It's a fucking maternity ward. Like you said, this is not your first. Have you been having your babies in ditches? Have you been having your babies at home? You've never been to a maternity ward? You don't know that there's 25 other women all birthing at the same time? Do you think that you're the only woman? Are people out there who still think they're the only person that has their birthday? Like the people out there who only think they're the one person with their name? Come on.
Really, like AJ must have known something, because AJ came when after his father had got there. I mean, his father was already there for like 3-4 hours, and the baby came. But still, if AJ came sooner, when I thought.
Do you imagine how sad it must be to have to live a lie like this? Like, bitch, you were home, you were there alone. My opinion, you were alone, and that's okay. Do you know how many other, like, I'm just saying, for all the women out here who have had babies alone, who have a no account ass baby daddy, someone didn't show up, you fucked up, you chose the wrong guy, all of the things. But it is what it is. That's the day that you reconcile. I fucked up. I chose the wrong guy. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. People do that all the time. I mean, it's a sad truth, but it is what it is. There's a lot of people out here who have a baby by themselves. Okay? Girl, we've seen that up and down the YouTube streets. Don't be shamed now.
He was going to come, his father would have missed it. So yes, I did sleep at my sister's house, so my sister could wake up and take me to the hospital.
Why? You are a grown woman. You are going in for an induction. How in the world does your man not have the day off? Because he's got some sort of responsible job. Olivia, you sound stupid. You sound like the high school dropout that you are. You have no real world experience outside of the understanding of a teenager. Do you not understand that you have an audience that understands how life works, that have elevated jobs, that make lots of money? Do you not understand that the more responsibility you have, the more ability you have to have options? You don't think this man gets a fucking PTO day for the birth of his first child? So you are sleeping at your sister's house with her and her husband and your nieces and nephews? Like, girl, think about it. So when she picked you up that day, you're saying when you showed in the video that your sister came to pick you up and you said you were going to the hospital. Shall I pull it up? You're saying that you actually went to her house. So the night before you are giving birth, why weren't you spending the night with him? So you're saying you want us to believe after you showed a video that you were going to the hospital, that you really didn't go to the hospital. You actually went and spent the night at Raquel's house. And then you went to the hospital, and then he got there 3 hours before the baby came. So you sat there and labored all that time because you said that you didn't have the baby. You went in one day and then you came out the next day. Well, the baby came the following day, right? Are we following this story? Well, even before the FMLA, the baby has to come first. At the end of the day, take a fucking PTO day. Call out. FMLA for paternity leave is after the baby is born. She's not his wife, so it's not like he can say, well, he can say my girlfriend, my baby mother, some chick I fucked is having a baby and I need to take off paternity. That's whatever. But that doesn't happen until after the birth occurs. So you have to have the occurrence. And she is not a family member. She is somebody, she's just somebody. If in fact this is true. Olivia doesn't seem to understand how this shit works because she's hold on. Let me find this shit. I could swear she said, we're on our way to the hospital. Hold on. Olivia, girl, you better. If I were you, I would quit while I'm ahead and stop trying to tell this story because, bitch, you getting it wrong. Hold on. Hello, party people. So I just love how you take a pregnancy test and you take a pregnancy test from the dollar store, and you're speaking to some fictitious ass best friend that you have, which is probably Raquel, and she tells you to go get a more expensive test. Um, okay, you're more likely to get a negative, a false negative than a false positive because there has to be HCG in your body to trip a positive. You're not going to get a false positive. You will get a false negative for many reasons. You're not pregnant enough. You didn't do the test right, operator error, all of those things. It could be the day before you have enough HCG in your system to trip the test. There's many different reasons why a test potentially could fail, but at that moment, your ass not pregnant. Okay, does that make sense? Hold on. Can you guys hear this? Hold on. Okay, so she says she's spending the night at her sister's house. Hold on. Do you guys see the did you guys see the layette in the bedroom? Do you guys see the layette in the bedroom? You can't hear? Okay. Hold on. Okay, so she said she was spending the night at her sister's. Okay, so my bad. But I'm still wondering why you are spending the night at your sister's house. So 24 hours go by. You spend the night at your sister's. You're going to the hospital at 6 o'clock in the morning. He gets there 3 hours before the baby is born. Why is this man not with you, rubbing your tummy, rubbing your belly, spending time with you before your last night before the baby? Your last night to get it in, girl. If you're not having contractions yet, your last night to get some good pregnant sex. You're not fooling around a little bit, Olivia, Miss Horny. You're not messing around with your man. You're not enjoying your man the night before the baby comes. The last one quiet night. Are you kidding? Like, does that does that make sense? Can y'all make it make sense for me? Because I don't get it. But can you? All right, I need a one in the chat if you guys can hear this. But do you guys see the layette in the back, the changing table?
Um, battery is dying. I gotta get another battery. Hold on, yeah.
Double H, I wouldn't care if my sister was 5 hours from the hospital. My sister, unless my man was in fucking Bangladesh. You better. Are you kidding me? And I mean, look, I'm sorry. There's no man. At the bottom line is her sister could live at the hospital. How about her sister and her family live in the basement of the hospital? How about that? Where's your man? Where's your very responsible man who works for the police department with damn hot dog head and the damn Stacey Adams outfit and matching shoes? Okay? Where's he at? Where's player who looks about 45 with no kids, having his first son with his Jamaican family? Where are they? Where are they for a scheduled induction? Where are they? Where are they? What's going on? Why are you not cute? Where is your sundress? Why is your hair not done? Where are your big shades? Why are you not getting escorted to the hospital like the queen that you say he treats you like? Because he does not exist. He does not exist because he was not there. Okay. Girl, and any of you guys who used to watch Agatha Christie and the wonderful detective, Hercule Poirot, the detective, he would say he does not because he was not there. It was a lie. Okay? Girl, are you kidding me?
My sister is coming to get me. I'm gonna spend the night at her house.
Why?
Oh, she's here.
Girl, Portia hears that damn ring bell and she thinks it's our door.
Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, she's coming to get me. No. What'd you say? Okay, so here's my bag.
I wish I would go spend the night at my sister's house with her 3 and 4 kids and her husband, my brother-in-law, the night before I'm supposed to have a baby and feel like a complete loser. Okay? When my man is supposed to be with me, like let's just the argument you got a man. Why are you not? I would feel like a loser. Now, if you don't have a man, there's no reason to not feel like a loser, but at the end of the day, girl, what? I don't get it. I don't get it. I would feel away personally. I really would. You know, if my man if I had a man and he's supposed to be there and he's not, that would make me feel away. He would not be my man, period. And 24 damn hours later, he's just getting to the hospital. So either Olivia, you are confirming for us you are a side chick and he got probably a whole family. There is no man, a mature man, who is having his first baby, even with a fugazi ass baby mama, is going to miss the birth of his first child, his son. And you're saying that the Jamaican West Indian family throw you some type of gender reveal and nobody's there to support you. The mama's not there. The sister's not picking you up. Your sister's picking you up and he can't even spend the night with you before you give birth. Girl, you must think we are stupid. Either he's a bum, he's married, which he's still a bum, he does not exist, period. Like, girl, this story is falling apart and you sound dumb. You're making yourself sound even more trifling, okay? And you sound stupid.
I didn't really show you guys packing it, but it's kind of filled to the rim. And I need to put this in a bag. But I don't have any extra bags. I don't want that squirting anywhere, though. I might put it in this Target bag.
Girl, look at that
with other stuff.
Bag.
Dang, all up in my fridge. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Would you guys have a problem with your sister in your refrigerator? Hey, Champagne. Hey, Boo Boo. Hi, Virgo Diva. My sister walks in this house. She's at home. She can, you know what I mean? Like, yes, I have a husband and everything, but she can go walk up into my bathroom. Like, you can walk up into the inner sanctum of the inner sanctum. I don't even care. Like, that's my sister. That's me. That's just a different version of me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you guys don't feel that way. But at the end of the day, my blood can walk through this house, open the refrigerator, crack an egg, make a damn bologna sandwich. They can start taking some shrimp out the freezer. It would not bother me. Okay, like, are you kidding me? Why, girl? This girl is dumb.
No, but so I'm probably gonna put the lotion in here. You know, this is like my anti-spill bag here. Okay, you guys. So I'm on the way to the hospital.
Raquel's over there buying gas. Did you see that? Girl, they over there at the gas station. Girl, they got a bunch of, look, okay, you going to pick up your sister in the morning? Let me go ahead, take your car to go get some damn gas, okay? So you won't have to stop with your pregnant, fugazi-ass sister at the off-the-chain gas station.
I'm having a contraction right now.
Do you want any snacks or anything while we're here? No?
So I woke up like around 3:45. Yeah, with bad pain, and it's 6 in the morning, and I'm still having contractions. So that's good.
So you said you were at the hospital at 6 in the morning, or you're in the car at 6 in the morning? Sounds like you were late for check-in, huh?
It's really good. It just hurt really bad. All right, here's my
girl, right, Miss True? Just don't try to help yourself to my husband, which she never would. But you know what I'm saying, girl? Help yourself to whatever's up in here. Girl, you can go take Farrah out, go run little mama up and down the street. You can pretty much help yourself to whatever. But my sisters and my brother, are you kidding me? Absolutely. My sister-in-laws and my brother-in-law, absolutely. That's family. Okay? Period. We don't operate like that around here. Like, I would never.
my room. My sister. It's a pretty big room with a TV. Here's where the baby, where he'll go. Oh my gosh, it's so unreal. Here's the bathroom. I have to put my gown on. And here's the baby. I see him. It's the last day he'll be in mama. This is it, baby. So we just got here probably like 30 minutes ago, and we have a really nice nurse. Her name is Mariah. Shout out to Mariah. And they're gonna start me on probably Pitocin and break my water. They're gonna start me on probably Pitocin and break my water.
Damn, I keep missing it. Olivia is over here giving a damn timeline
and break my water.
Trying people. It looked like it was damn 7:30 to me, but whatever.
I'm really scared, but it's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna go fine and smooth, and everything. I'm gonna change this channel. I just can't wait to see him. Like, it's so unreal, you guys. I don't even feel like I'm about to have a baby. It's crazy.
Yeah, because you've been pretending that you weren't for
I'm still losing my mucus plug. Oh yeah, this is or not. She's gonna check me right now. I'm excited to see how many centimeters I am. The other day when I went to the doctors, I was 3 centimeters, or almost 3. So we're about to see. I'm just hoping for a quick, fast delivery. It's 7:20 right now. And yeah, hoping for a quick and fast delivery. Dang, nothing on.
I can't see the clock. I didn't see it.
Okay, smile for the camera. Here we are. This is really happening.
Yes, yes.
We're excited. We can't wait to meet this little Jude.
4 centimeters. Did she say 4.5?
No, I don't know. Maybe she's got her older sister that always has her back.
Yes. We're gonna get him out of here.
Yep.
Show him the thingy. The blue is him, the pink is me, and the purple is my contractions.
Yep. So everything looks good. We're excited.
Can't wait to see him.
Can't wait to see him.
I have my beautiful sister here. And I got a COVID test, and I got this IV. It's so comfortable.
Don't worry. You're gonna be just fine. Look at her funky socks.
They are funky.
Okay. We'll see you guys in a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bye. Okay, everyone. We are here delivering this beautiful baby. Gonna come out any moment. We're super excited.
The baby is gonna come out any moment.
We cannot wait.
Yeah.
She's going through it right now. She's having a contraction. It is.
Girl, it's damn 4:40 in the afternoon. Oh my God. Can someone please call in? Why lie? Can we look, guys? People have been look, let me tell you something. Men have been working. Sometimes they can't be there. Sometimes shit happens. Sometimes, bitch, you just chose wrong. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we do the most and get the least. Okay. Bitch. Bitch. Can you please stop playing with us? What? Who is your man? The damn skeleton I got on the screen right now? You know who her man is? Let me find you her man. Girl, this is Olivia's man right here. Hold on. Okay. Mr. Jafakin Cop and Zolo. Okay. Zolo. You know, I almost feel like it's what's that guy's name? Candyman. If you say it 3 times, they're gonna come out the bushes. So let me not say it too many times because I don't want damn Candyman to come out the bushes. But at the end of the day, girl, this is the baby daddy. Okay? Who that is? Okay? Y'all. Sir. 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 Excuse me, sir. Is that your baby? Excuse me. Hello, sir. Olivia, do you not know that I get up and like you say, I get up and do this every day? Girl, I'm a murder mystery buff. Do you not know that I get up here and clown daily? Do you not understand that I do reactions, reviews, and commentary and make a YouTube check for that? I don't get up and pimp my drama. I don't get up and pimp my pain. I don't get up and exploit my family. I get up and I do reactions, reviews, and commentary on these YouTube channels that these people love to watch. Okay. I'm gonna need for y'all to go ahead and hit that like button. Can you guys get a 1 in front of the like so we can move on? Guys, Olivia, when you get back to Texas, can you take your friend for some new shoes, please? Jasmine, I am going to send the Vita police to come pick you up because these shoes are all the way in 2022 on this internet. If you call yourself a social media influencer one more time with them ratchet ass, ugly elf shoes, we're going to have a problem. Okay? Okay, we're going to have a problem. We're going to have a problem. These shoes are out of order. Okay? Olivia, ma'am, you and your baby Favo. Okay, let's get back on track now. Hold on. Let's see. Girl. Rihanna's like, at least I'm with my baby daddy. Okay? He might not be perfect, but he man. Okay, he man, girl. Stella with the boots and Jasmine with the booties. Okay? All right. Olivia, stop lying to us, girl. It was 4:40 p.m. the following day, and homie is still not around. Could you please stop lying? Could you please, girl? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Girl, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Stop lying. Stop making up stories. Okay? Could you stop? Stop, girl. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? Okay? Stop. All right? Let's continue, shall we?
Now, 4:40. Watching Friends.
Oh,
I always love
Raquel
Friends.
even said it.
I'll give you guys an update. It was just
Wait, Olivia, what
4:40.
time was it?
Watching Friends. I always love Friends.
What time was it?
It is now 4:40.
What?
Watching Friends. I always love Friends.
What?
Yeah.
She's going through it right now. She's having a contraction. It is now 4:40. Watching Friends. I always love Friends. I'll give you guys an update. Wish us luck. Thanks.
I truly now see the blessing.
It's here.
Oh my goodness, you're mad.
Wait, Raquel, what happened? Raquel went home and what?
Watching Friends. I always love Friends.
Did you say Raquel went
I'll give
home?
you guys an update. Wish us luck. Thanks. It's here.
Oh my goodness, you're mad.
Wait, Raquel went home? Raquel wasn't in the birthing suite? You said your man was in the birthing suite? What happened? What happened? How was Raquel in the birthing suite? And how is Raquel recording that audio? How do we hear Raquel? The baby's just coming out. And you said your man was there. There's only one person allowed in the birthing suite. She went home. She has a family. And what? Excuse me? What? Okay, what? What, girl? Ma'am, excuse me. Okay. Okay, let's see. Can we get back to this? All right, tell me if you hear this. He was out of the city. Does that have, who says he was out of the city? Because he don't fuck with you. If in fact this man is real, he doesn't even fuck with you like that. He would have missed it because he wasn't trying to spend time with you when you were having a baby. He don't. Sorry, guys. The person who was just calling in, call back. Somehow I got myself booted at the studio. I booted my own self out the studio. Call back. All right, let me share this again, guys. Stop sharing. Stop sharing. Okay. To the person who called, call me back. Let's see. All right, girl, he was out of the city. Did you guys catch that? All right, hold on. Let me read, because I didn't actually expect to have to go in on these lies. But hey, it's Tell the Truth Thursday. Let's tell the truth now. Come on. All right, here we go. Can y'all hear me? Child. Okay. Let's get to this lie.
My sister could wake up and take me to the hospital because my man was out of the city.
Okay. She said her sister had to wake up and take her to the hospital because her man was out of the city. So he was out of town, you dummy, right? Okay. So he was out of the city. That sounds so stupid. But let's listen to the lie. Let's start it from the beginning and bust it down because we just saw what actually happened, right? Let's listen to what she now says happened. Okay.
Like he did. So I already had this baby scheduled, right? I had a time scheduled.
So you had the baby scheduled. So he was aware the baby was coming, right? He knew. He's been busting it down we're just going on the theory of, we're just going with the story right now, right? We're not going with Zolo bands. We're not going with Jafaican Cobb. We're just going with what this whole story, right? You guys following me? Let's just think about the story, okay?
Scheduled because I had a lot going on at the time. So I had a induction date. I was going to be induced. Well, I was induced. I was going to be induced. So we had worked it all out. So at that time that I was going to get induced, the hospital, there was everybody was having a baby. Everybody was having a baby. And since my situation was not an emergency induction.
So what you're saying is there were babies actually coming. So instead of you being induced, there were a whole bunch of women showing up actually already in labor, probably getting ready to push, that the nurses had to intake and get situated first before the scheduled inductions, and you only laying there at 4. You had people probably walking in at 6, 7, ready to push, babies dropping out, period. Okay. So life was happening as you were in the shits, right? Okay, let's keep going.
Induction or anything. They were trying to, like, they kept pushing my induction date, and then to the point where I was like, okay, y'all can't push it no more, it has to be this day, blah blah blah. But since I already had a date and my man scheduled that time off and then it didn't happen, then another date.
You mean to tell me that, like, unless you're, I don't know what man misses the birth of their child short of I'm about to lose my job, and this man has been on his job for years and years and years, and his boss would not let him be off for the birth of a child? Are you kidding me? That doesn't even seem real. Like, I know that there are some shitty ass jobs out here where it's like if you breathe wrong, you will lose your job. But as a man, and you've been at a job and they respect you, they love you, you are at a high level, you're saying he couldn't get off the day to spend time with you, the time that you are nesting to give birth to his first and only child?
Came, that didn't happen. So this last date, I kid you not, I was supposed to go in that night. He was already going to start driving. Okay, I was going to go in that night.
So what do you mean he was going to start driving? He doesn't live near you now? Doesn't he live near you?
Because he has to drive here from where he's at.
Where? Tampa? 20 minutes away?
I was going to go in that night and they were going to start me on Pitocin, and I thought like probably around like 3-4 hours after they started me on Pitocin, the baby would come, and he would already have been there because I would have told him I'm going into the hospital, or he would have left like an hour or two before I went into the hospital, blah blah blah. But that day that I was supposed to get induced, the hospital ring ring ring, oh, we can't induce you because another lady came in and they didn't have any rooms. And I'm just like, I was so irritated. So I called him, we discussed it, and he was like, all right, so I'm gonna leave in the morning, because he already had a full day at work. He was gonna leave in the morning and he was gonna get there in time. And I mean in the morning, like 4 in the morning, he was gonna be on his way. So I was like, oh my gosh, okay, because now they want me to come in the morning. So he, you know, I was gonna go to my sister's. My sister was gonna take me to the hospital, and he was going to meet me at the hospital, which that's what he did. It was chaotic. It was a lot going on. But honestly, truly, like AJ must have known something, because AJ came when after his father had got there. I mean, his father was already there for like 3-4 hours, and the baby came. But still, if AJ came sooner when I thought he was gonna come, his father would have missed it. So yes, my sister, I did sleep at my sister's house, so my sister could wake up and take me to the hospital because my man was out of the city. And yeah, my sister is
because my man was out of the city. Isn't he always out of the city? Hasn't he always lived? If he's out of the city, what does that mean? Like, you're so stupid. He's out of the city. So you live in one city, he lives in another. Isn't that city like 20 minutes away or 30 minutes away or what? Now it's the he lives out of the city scenario. Bitch, you're alone. You're alone. You've been alone. Zolo Bands is in Chicago. Girl, the YouTube streets calls it. And at the end of the day, our impression, girl, you should have had a BougieGang duffel bag, okay? That's what you should have had, and your luck might have been better, okay? Girl, it's giving no topics. It's giving bitter and bothered, alone, and I guess no longer pregnant. Girl, please stop. Girl, there's AJ right there. Okay. There's Olivia enjoying time in a motel. Girl, where's Louie? Okay. Where's Louie? And there's baby AJ in a yellow layette. Okay. Okay. Zolo, have you booked your ticket yet? Are you going to go see your baby? The only reason why, in my opinion, we have not seen this baby yet is because it looks like Zolo. Okay, that's why. She doesn't want us to see the baby. She said we will never see the baby because you know what? you lied and probably told the court that you were never really involved with him, and your custody, your relationship with your kids might have some determination on your future or past dealings with this guy that you were dealing with once upon a time, who is potentially, allegedly, the father, and it's going to be a problem. It's an issue. So you painted yourself into a corner. You have told the most lies. You are up to the most shenanigans. And to me, it seems like a problem. And that's why you up on this internet doing a whole lot of explaining. If the birth story is what it was, you wouldn't be sitting here having to fill in the blanks with these random ass fugazi details that don't even make sense. So let's listen to a little bit more. But girl, before you come out here lying in the morning, just remember, girl, I'm all about cracking these codes and debunking these tall tale stories that you like to tell. Okay.
Is the best. Shout out to Raquel. I love her from the deep depths of my heart. My sister
Oh, but she
is my
can't go in your
everything.
refrigerator.
She just really came through for me, like for real, for real. She came with me into the hospital at 6 a.m. so I could be induced. They didn't induce me right away, girl. They were playing games.
You weren't at the hospital at 6 o'clock. You were in the car at 6 o'clock. Remember, we just watched that. If you're just coming in, she wasn't at the hospital at 6. You were at the gas station at 6 o'clock. That's what you told us in the video. Okay. You were not there at 6. You were late.
It was just a lot, y'all. It was a lot. But anyway, if you see in that video, my sister picks up the camera and I'm in a gown. My man was not there yet. He was not there yet. He just was not there yet. So it was
Girl, I can't think of a lie right now because I'm trying to not have to edit this video.
just like I was freaking out. It was just a lot going on. So
why were you freaking out? Because he's not reliable, because he's married, because he doesn't exist, because you were mad, because you were bitter? Why were you freaking out? If he was on the way, you should have been cool with knowing that he was on the way if he was a reliable someone that you have been dealing with. But if he's a non-reliable, sorry ass, fictitious, does not exist ass married man, or just non-existent boyfriend, or just pissed because your real baby father is in Chicago somewhere, okay, that would make sense.
my man came probably like maybe half an hour, 45 minutes after that clip. And then my sister left. My sister went to get some.
Oh, is that why she is heard in the audio when the baby arrives? Why didn't we hear your man like, oh my God, there's my son. Oh my God. I need a sugar daddy to pay my bills. Pay my bills. Girl, the birth of the man's first, only, and West Indian son. He was not. Pay my bills. Girl, stop lying. Could you please? I had to wait all week to do this, guys, because I had to get my energy up. Girl, Dr. A, who said Olivia does not tell a good story? Olivia be telling these stories, girl. Olivia, girl, you did not come to play for Vita. I'm telling you, guys, come on now. Is this not a story, or is this not a story? Girl, I need a sugar daddy to pay my bills because I got child support to pay. Girl, you killed it. Olivia, girl, I'm giving you the award for most creative, okay? Girl, Olivia, who said Olivia can't tell a story? That bitch be telling these stories, okay? Olivia be telling. Olivia, girl, you did that. You did that. What? Girl, you did it, boo-boo. Girl, you told that story, okay? You told it. Girl. Dr. A, you said Olivia couldn't tell no story. Olivia can tell a damn story, girl.
Food. She went to go home. She went to just do what she had to do. She has kids too. Okay, so I got there.
Okay.
They didn't induce me for like a couple hours.
Girl, Miss True, where are you? You know, y'all, if you don't follow Miss True on Instagram, you need to. Miss True, she will do her reactions to some TikTok videos. Miss True sitting there like, okay, yes. Girl, it's like when people do the remix on Instagram. Miss True be sitting there like, okay, yeah, okay, okay, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Girl.
Sis. Okay, and I was like, when are they gonna induce me? Like, they were not
Bitch, you
joking.
were
There was,
late.
I guess, a lot of ladies there. Everybody was being born at the same time, and I was just like, I was sitting there for like a good 3 hours waiting to be induced. Like, so finally, y'all, they come in, and I'm still having contractions. I was having contractions from the night before, so they broke my water. They broke my water so dang early. This baby I thought was going to be born early in the morning or in the afternoon that day. He was born the whole next day. Yeah. So what they did first, they broke my water. It was
So, okay, let's stop right here. He was born the whole next day. So you got to the hospital at 6 in the morning, right? The baby was born the whole next day. But did she not just say in the video that we just watched, when Raquel filmed that clip, he got there like 20, 30 minutes later? And the baby was born, and it was, Raquel timed it. It was 4:30 in the afternoon. So you got there at 7. You said he got there 3 or 4 hours after you and Raquel got there. When Raquel filmed that last clip, it was 30 minutes later. So let's just say you got there at 6. So they didn't induce you now for 2.5 hours. That would make it 8:30. You said he got there 3, 4 hours later, which would have been around 10 o'clock. At fucking 4 o'clock, 4:40, while Raquel was watching Friends, Ninja wasn't there yet. Okay? Zolo was playing GTA on damn live stream somewhere. Okay? 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 But now you're saying the baby was actually born the whole next day. Ma'am, which one is it? Which one is it, girl? You lying. Like, you're not even, you got 2 whole lies going on just in this video. But based on your last video, honey, baby, your timeline does not match up, okay? See, y'all need to like, I do this shit for fun. I love a puzzle. I love a murder mystery. I love true crime, okay? Not to mention I'm a Virgo with the eagle eye, okay? Like, I got the whole eagle eye. It's a blessing and a curse, okay? I'm a whole fucking receipt. I tell you guys this all the time. This bitch is dumb. She can't even put an accurate lie or story together. This hoe is trying to give so many details. She's done fucked herself all the way up because this doesn't even make sense based on the timeline she's giving. Because, girl, homeboy was not there. He was not there.
so painful, and this baby did not want to come. He was like, no mommy, you're not kicking me out, it's not my day,
because he knows there's a whole bunch of fuck shit going on.
In every couple hours checking me. I was like at a 3 when they broke my water, then I came to a 4, then I was like at a 5, and it stopped. And then they started my Pitocin when they realized that I wasn't dilating as much anymore. So when they started my Pitocin, that's around the time that my man came. My sister left and my man came. Whoo, when I tell you, them contractions kicked in, they kicked in. But y'all.
Didn't your sister sit there and say you were getting Pitocin? Hold on. Okay, hold on. She's getting her Pitocin drip right there laying in the bed. Okay, because you can see the bag. And the medicine drip is right there. Hold on a second, guys. See, Olivia, girl, stop playing with us, okay? Any of my nurses or doctors in the house, that is you see, well, you can't, it's a little fuzzy, but you can see her drip, okay? And the tubes, okay, so right here, do you not see? So this green over here to the side, that's where the medicine is coming out of, right here, and it's going into her. She's got her IVs. Do you not see her IVs coming across her? Not the monitor, not the Doppler, the white thing, but there are. She's getting her Pitocin. She's getting her fluids. She is laid up, ready to have this baby. She's on the Doppler, and homie is not there. Okay, like let's just stop playing here. Okay, all right.
It was so painful. And, you know, I dealt with Ryan was my last baby that I had before this baby. And it feels like Ryan's birth was so smooth. And I was induced. I had Pitocin with Ryan. But Ryan just, I don't know. For some reason, I thought, because Ryan, I did it all natural. I didn't have no epidural. I didn't have no nothing. So I was really thinking to myself, oh, I'm going to do this. I got this. I know it. I know contractions. Like, can't nobody tell me nothing about a contraction, honey. Oh, when I tell y'all, these were some contractions from I don't know where. But this baby, honey, put me through it. And my poor man, because I was cussing his ass out, y'all. I was going through it. Remember, they broke my water all the way up into the early morning, okay? Or not the early morning, but the early afternoon. So shit, all that water done came out, okay? So they come in and they check me around 6 or 7 p.m.
I mean, according to her timeline, the baby did not come till the following day. So you were in the hospital for 24 hours. You said Raquel was there literally for 3 or 4 hours. That's when your man came. So you're just busted right there on the fact that Raquel was sitting there at 4:40 watching Friends. Okay. Okay. Yes, Raquel has kids, but her husband obviously knows how to take care of them. And your mother was probably over there watching the grandkids and helping Mr. Sir take care of the family while her daughters were doing the young daughter work because she's done having babies and supporting your fugazi ass. Okay. Girl. Okay. Like, girl, like, lie number one is blown because Raquel was there. You were with Raquel for a solid at least 24 hours, and Raquel's voice is heard in the audio when the baby comes out. We didn't hear, my son is here. Jafakin Jr. has hit the building. Baby Chicago's smart. Okay. Yeah, nothing. Olivia, stop lying, girl. Who said Olivia? Girl, Olivia can tell her a damn story. Girl, it's not gonna be true, but Olivia can tell a damn story. Okay, girl, this is my reaction, my review. Freedom RN. I worked in many hospitals. I've never heard of anyone saying there are a lot of other women giving birth, so they're going to have you wait on them to finish. I think what she was saying was that her induction kept moving back because they had emergency cases and the hospital was filling up. I don't really know. I mean, I've heard of inductions being moved because maybe you're 38 and maybe they can move it. But I think once you're booked, you're booked. Um, I don't know. I mean, I was induced. I had my date and I showed up, and that was it. Like they didn't move me around. But I went to a big hospital that had plenty of rooms. Okay, and at the end of the day, if people are showing up in the emergency room and there's not enough birthing suites, you might just have that baby in the emergency room. They're going to deliver the baby. Trust me, the hospital is going to invoice those births. Okay. All right. Yeah. Like, girl, a whole mess. Like, Olivia, if you're just coming in and you missed the beginning, go back to the beginning so you can see where I busted Olivia not once, not twice, maybe about 3, 4 times. Taylor, good morning. Girl, the whole thing. Olivia, girl, stop telling these damn tall tales, okay?
And they're like,
whenever you see Olivia sit down for a sit down video and she took time to put her makeup on, girl, you know it's getting ready to be a treat. She's getting ready to make us laugh and make us scratch our heads. And girl, okay, do you think the look at it this way too? A lot of you guys don't think of it this way, but these doctors make money off these births. Do you not know OBGYNs drive cars like Maserati SUVs and have Lambos in the garage for the weekend and drive nice 6-seater Teslas and things like that? Do you not know that doctors make guap? Do you not know how much a doctor makes off of a birth? Do you think, unless it is an absolute emergency, will someone else deliver your baby? So, and as quiet as it's kept, having a baby is not an emergency. Like, that's why they're scheduled. That's why they let you walk in. That's why they let you lay down into your own bed. You park your car, you get your parking ticket, you go over to the maternity side of the hospital, you take your private elevator all the way up. At least that's what they do in my hospital. Novant Medical Care here in Charlotte, North Carolina. There is a whole separate wing to the hospital with its own elevator, all of that stuff. It is basically a maternity hospital in the hospital. And girl, they are ready. They are ready for you. If you have an assigned room, yes, your girl. And as soon as those babies are born, they are putting you over onto the other side of the maternity side, the non-birthing side, the post-delivery side, right? Like, girl, do you think that we are all as dumb as you? We used to cancel women all the time due to the other women coming in ready to give. So if your floor was full, maybe that would have been a reason, right? Hello? Hello? All right, guys, let's go ahead and finish this up.
Olivia, you're not contracting fast enough. You're not dilating anymore. We need to, they started bringing up that C-section word. I'm not, no, I had one C-section, y'all. I was 23 years old. I healed like this, but I was not finna have another C-section, especially because everything I had to do coming up. No, I was not finna have a C-section. There was no way, nobody is ever gonna give Olivia Johnson another C-section a day.
So let me just clear this up. I don't think Olivia she wasn't saying she was sent home. What she was saying was the initial induction. She had several dates planned and she said they kept pushing back her date. So I don't know if she was trying to play with that delivery date and try and get the baby to be delivered sooner than it should have been. But she said that they rescheduled her a couple times for her induction, but the day she went in, she went in. She said that she was supposed to be there at 6 o'clock. In the video, she was at the gas station at 6 o'clock. So I don't know what time she got there, but if she checked in late, not that that would have postponed anything back, but if there were people that checked in before her, those are the people who are going to get the intake, and they're, whoever the nurse has assigned, I would imagine, is going to tend to those patients first, and you go have a seat and we'll be with you in a minute. That's the way I took it, because she was trying to say she was there at 6, but she was at the fucking gas station, according to her video, because she said it's like 6 o'clock, and Raquel was in there getting gas and said, did you want some snacks? So it's like you almost got to compare these two videos for the story, but they didn't send her home or anything like that. They didn't clear off the floor. I just think, number one, I think she got there late. And number two, maybe there were cases where if she had the one nurse assigned, that nurse was tending to other patients when they knew she was only 3 to 4 centimeters. She wasn't doing nothing. So, but she also said she was 3 centimeters and still had her mucus plug, and they were coming to check her. And then maybe she said she was 4. So I don't know, girl.
In her life, it's just not gonna happen. So then we're like, okay, well, the other thing that we could do is we need to fill your bag. Was it the bag? Not the bag. They need to fill my uterus up with saline. And I'm like, what? You're gonna fill me back up? They're like, yeah, because the baby, it's hard for the baby to move. The baby doesn't have any liquid in there. It's running low. Y'all, when they told me they had to fill me back up with saline, I was like,
That's a lie.
So upset. I was so freaking upset. I was
Is
like,
that
what you mean? Like,
the maternity
how's
nurse?
that gonna be on the baby?
I've
like,
never heard of
They're
them.
Like, no, it's not gonna hurt him.
Filling up. That's, girl, stop lying. They popped your sack to fill it back up. Girl, that's a whole, you're confused. You're confused. That's not even a practice. Let me even just Google it. Refill. This, you know what? We're not going to look it up because it's a lie. They're trying to get you off the fucking floor. At the end of the day, the job is to not prolong labor. It is to expedite labor. No one's going to fill you back up. And I'm sorry, once you sign in, if they feel like the baby is in distress and it's time to go, it's not your decision. At a certain point, if the doctor has to make a decision that it's a life or 2 lives at risk and you're not progressing, yes, there's a certain point when they can ask your permission, but at a certain point, girl, you go into surgery, okay? And you mean to tell me, we already know Raquel was there, but you're going to let a man who is not your husband, who is not legally able to sign any documents or help make any decisions about you and your welfare? Are you fucking kidding me? And you got 3 kids in Texas? You're going to let some man who doesn't even live with you, some man who's not there on time, some man that didn't spend the night with you before you pushed out his baby, be there when they're talking to you about having surgery, and your numbskull ass wouldn't have your kin next to kin blood there? That's what you want us to believe? You want us to believe that your sister that loves her little sister left you with some hot dog head Negro who's not around to be there while you're having a baby? I don't think so. I just don't. Girl, stop lying.
Just needs the liquid in there. I start crying, okay? And my man does not know how to handle this. He was a trooper as well, but like he gets back on Raquel, you need to come back here.
Oh, now she's trying to explain how Raquel came back.
Hospital, my sister was there. That's when my sister.
So this guy gets you pregnant. So you mean to tell us this guy who got you pregnant, you are having his baby, and Raquel just left, drove all the way home. Now she's got to come back because he's tapping out because shit's getting too rough? Olivia, stop the cap. Can you guys hear this? Girl, stop the cap, girl. Stop capping.
She just got back. She picked up the camera and she gave y'all update. If you guys see in the background,
girl, she is trying so hard to explain all the lies. Girl, stop capping.
There's a bed. There's a bed folded out. My man fell asleep on that bed because he was.
Oh, so he slept through the birth. Oh, okay. Okay, girl. Oh, okay, girl. Olivia, this is really sad. This is, guys, see, this is what happens when you are out here fucking with no condoms off of POF. You will be out here looking stupid. You will be out here looking sus. When you are out here messing with Dusties and you are basically a Dusty yourself, but you're trying. You don't want to be Dusty. You don't want to be Dusty no more, okay? And you are out here with players and bums, couch surfers, hobos, radios, all kinds of subpar type men that don't deserve sex because they don't go to work, they don't take care of the children that they have, they don't have any sort of education, and you're giving them the prize You're giving them unlimited punani. You are giving them punani with no protection. You are giving them the gift of fatherhood. They fall asleep on couches and they call your sister to tap out when the going gets tough. Okay. And they leave you here explaining fugazi ass stories. Okay. This is what happens when you live trife life. Take a look at this woman, guys. This is a woman who is living fugazi and looks crazy because she is living trife life. And she is trying to explain why she had a ratchet ass delivery by herself with her sister, but wants to lie that her man was there. But because she doesn't know how to tell a story, now she's come back to explain it.
Driving for hours. He was tired. He was up all night. He works during the night. He works different hours, but he was tired. He had to get some sleep. So actually him and I was waiting to dilate earlier in the afternoon. We took a nap. He took a nap on that bed and I took a nap. Actually, I don't think I slept. He definitely slept. I don't know. Did I sleep? I don't remember, y'all, but I think I was trying to take a nap. Anyway, but as you can see in the second clip, there's like a bed in the corner. Yeah, that was my man. But I swear, the way I edited that video, I almost got him in the damn video, but that's why I had to edit so much out because he was in so much of it. But anyway, my sister came back to the hospital. They filled me up with saline, and I was chilling, okay? They upped the Pitocin to try to get me to have faster, the contractions to come faster so I would dilate. But anyway, but as you can see in the second clip, there's like a bed in the corner. Yeah.
Girl, stop lying. Guys, the reason why we don't see him is because he was in so much, she had to take him out. Girl, he was not there. He was not there. You didn't have to show him. He wasn't there. Daddy was not there. He was not there. According to you, girl, he was not there. You didn't have the baby till the following day.
That was my man. But I swear, the way I edited that video, I almost got him in the damn video. But
low key, guys, go back and see. Go see what you can see. You can't see nothing because he's not there. Don't waste your time.
That's why I had to edit so much out because he was in so much of it. But anyway, my sister came back to the hospital. They filled
Olivia,
me up with
hit the
saline,
like button in the bushes right now, please.
I was chilling, okay? They upped the Pitocin to try to get me to have faster, the contractions to come faster so I would dilate. But no, it made the contractions come, but I still was not dilating. Y'all, so I'm filled up with saline. And then they noticed that the baby's his heart rate was dropping. Sorry. His heart rate kept dropping. Like every single time I had a contraction, his heart rate would go super low. So that was scaring them. Like they kept coming into my room. Every single time I had a contraction, they would come in and they would watch the monitor. Like they wanted to make sure his heart rate went back up. So I guess it wasn't looking the way they wanted to. So they put a freaking heart monitor inside me. Okay. Along with I had the saline going up inside me. Now I had the heart monitor up inside me and it was like attached to his head. And y'all, it was just a lot. Like, and every time I had a contraction, and it kept getting worse. His heart rate kept dropping lower and dropping lower. So they came in there and they told me, we have to turn off the Pitocin because it's like we're watching him die on the screen. Whew. I'm sorry. That's still, whew. That was so, when they said that to me,
I doubt anybody said that to her. At the end of the day, everybody knows, and you should know, that Pitocin lowers the baby's heart rate. That's just one of the, but the baby is going to still have oxygen and breathe through the umbilical cord. She is really milking this story. This is like the worst story I've ever heard.
Freaked out. I was like, oh my God. They were like, we cannot do that. This is not right. We cannot watch him go through this. So they stopped the Pitocin altogether. So my contractions kept coming and they were so bad, you guys. At this point, I was so freaking tired. I told my sister, I told my man, I was like, look, let me just get the epidural. Y'all know me. I'm a G, okay? But There's something about these boys and me. My boy births, just like Christian, they're so hard on me. Like, I don't know what the hell it is. Even the contractions are worse. Down below in the comments, y'all put that in the comments if y'all can relate. So at this point, I'm about 6-7 centimeters and I want a freaking epidural. So they come in to give me the epidural. First of all, it's a nice lady and it's a dude. It was a black lady. She was like watching. It was a white dude doing my epidural. Now, I'm already a big girl, so I guess it's harder to do epidurals on big girls, okay? I'm about 6-7 centimeters, and I want a freaking epidural. So they come in to give me the epidural. First of all, it's a nice lady, and it's a dude. It was a black lady. She was like watching. It was a white dude doing my epidural. Now, I'm already.
So it's the tech, and then probably the nurse is supervising. I mean, gosh, Olivia, you try to make everything like you're telling every detail, but not telling the truth. So what?
Big girl. So I guess it's harder to do epidurals on big girls, okay? And this man had been doing, I asked him why he was doing it because he looked like he was having a hard time and the lady was like guiding him through it. So I was like, and I don't know, I just felt like I wanted the lady to do it. Like I just wanted her, she looked like she knew what she was doing. I just wanted her, but she wanted the white guy to do it.
How did you know? How could you see that when he's in your back? You can't see shit. They got you sitting up and sitting over the back of the bed, on the side of the bed. How would you know what he's doing? Can someone explain to me in the chat how you know that he's fumbling around when you are sitting on the edge of the bed or maybe laying on your side? But I would imagine if you could sit up and you are giving them your back and they're getting the, like, how would you know what's going on back there? You can't see anything. This woman, I hope the people, like, girl.
She looked like she knew what she was doing, okay? So I wanted her to do my epidural, but right away she had the dude do it. And right away he was having issues trying to find the spot, trying to locate the spot. Ooh,
girl, you got a whole big 400-pound back.
So much. It's like one of my biggest fears, getting pricked in my back. So anyway, he did it. He couldn't find the spot. He had to redo it. And while he's doing this, I'm having contractions. And if you know anything about epidurals, you have to stay super still. So I'm like going like this. You have to put your head down. And I'm like, and they're telling me, Olivia, don't move. Breathe, Olivia, breathe, Olivia. And I'm like, I can't breathe. And then you're pricking me in the back. You're oh my God. I know that I'm gonna say my husband. I know that my man is so damn traumatized from this whole situation. But anyway, all right, listen, it gets better. So the damn dude finally finds the spot, okay? After 5 damn contractions, y'all, it was so damn painful. And I was having my contractions in my back. And while all this was happening, I asked the lady, I'm like, how long have you been doing this? She's like, oh, I've been doing this for 15 years. I'm like, why didn't you do it? She was like, oh, because, you know, I'm teaching him how to do it. I don't want to be nobody's guinea pig. You do it. You do it. But she was like, no, we have to let him do it. I'm right here guiding him. Oh, I was so upset, y'all. I was so upset. So anyway, they finally found the spot, okay? So I can lay back down and finally my contractions subside. But I can tell like the epidural is really just on one side more than the other. But it did take a lot of the back pain away, the back labor. So whatever, it was fine. I was not about to have them. They were like, yeah, if it doesn't work, we can come back and redo it in an hour. Redo it, and you ain't poking me again. No, I was not gonna tell them nothing. I was just praying to God that the epidural would just work. Okay, y'all. So now we're getting into the later hours of the night. Okay, they keep coming in. The resident's coming in. She's telling me, look, honey, you're not contracting more. It's not a big jump. You know, we can't keep him in there because remember his heart.
It's not the contractions. It's dilating. She's so stupid. I just wonder what it's like to go through life clueless and uninformed and ignorant. I mean, guys, this is the reason any of you still raising up children and your daughters are focusing more on beauty than brains. Can we reshift the focus to making sure our daughters are not out here looking stupid as fuck, please? Because it's really important. No matter how beautiful you are, you've got to have a brain. You got to be able to think. You need to know math. You need to know how to formulate a sentence. You need to know that lying is not cool. You need to know that looking stupid out here is looking stupid out here. Can we please remind our daughters some of this shit? And can we tell our sons that when you see a woman out here who is a liar, who is deceptive, she's not going to do anything but get him into trouble? Okay? And vice versa. Vice versa. Versa versa. Can we let our kids know that when you meet someone fugazi, run? When you meet a liar, they lie. They lie today, they lie tomorrow, and they will lie. They will live lies. and they will get you into the fuck shit, and that just being handsome or just being able to put it down, just being able to dribble a ball is not enough. We need you to know math, science, English, be productive, because this chick right here is the epitome of slow. Girl, big slow. Camilla, you said it right 2 weeks ago. Big slow. This girl is, she literally, I can't. So does the baby have down? Girl, we don't. Verena, I'm gonna be honest, and I don't want to be mean. I don't care. But to answer your question, we don't know. We don't even know the baby's name. We don't know the day the baby, like, we don't know anything of the basics that people normally talk about, because she seems to think that people have some sort of fixation on her and the baby. So we just got to go on these videos, you know. So all we got to do is go on these videos. So we just have to enjoy the shits and the shenanigans, because this is nothing but that. Some shits and shenanigans. Um, yeah. She says she's never gonna show the baby, and whether the baby's got whatever, we don't know. Like, I'm just gonna be honest, we don't know.
Heart rate was still dropping. I think with the epidural, it made his heart rate drop even more. So they were just like, she told me, she was like, look, I'm gonna come back in an hour. If you're not ready to push in an hour, I have to give you a C-section. I did not want a surgery. I did not want a surgery. I kept telling myself, I'm not getting a surgery. But then at this point, when she came back and she told me how serious it was, y'all, I was crying. I was shaking. I was just like, look, I cannot keep him in there longer. They were scared to keep him in there longer. I was like, I cannot keep him in there longer because I don't want to get a freaking C-section and then something happens to him. I would never be able to live with myself. So I'm like,
well, considering that you had already been laboring for first of all, this is the deal. You've been laboring for 24 hours. You could have labored your big ass at home and not had an induction. That's what you could have done. If you didn't want to be threatened with a C-section, you could have kept your ass at home until your water broke naturally and took your big ass to the emergency room like everybody else, okay? Now, the fact that you're sitting in the birthing suite for 24 hours, girl, hospital protocol with no juice in your sack, it's time to go. They're never going to put water back in your sack, period. They could be introducing all kinds of infection and everything back to the baby. That did not happen. If the baby was in distress, you would have had a C-section. Girl, this is a whole entire lie. It's a lie. It's a lie on top of a lie, mixed in a riddle, sitting on top of a pile of shit. Period. 5 smacks.
okay, if he doesn't come in an hour, we're gonna do it. I have no choice. She basically told me I have no choice. So I was like, okay, I have no choice. So y'all, when that lady walked out that room, I could already feel him. I felt him so low. I knew he was ready to come out. I just was not dilating. I think I was stuck at a 7. What I did, I took it upon myself, honey. I was pushing. I didn't give up. Okay, I was pushing. I was like, baby, you about to come. I was praying to God and I was pushing. I was like, please, God, just let this baby come. Let this baby come. Let this baby come. I kept praying. I kept praying. I kept praying. My sister's so sweet. My sister and my man, they were there. They were trying to make me feel better any way they could, but I didn't care. I was just like, hold my legs. I'm gonna push. There was no doctors, no nurses in sight. I'm gonna push. I'm gonna push. So I kept pushing, y'all. I kept pushing. And then like 15 minutes before the doctor would have came back in, I was like, baby, go get the nurse. Go tell her that I'm about to push this baby out. Because I could feel him. I could feel him super, super low. So they went and got the nurse and brought the doctor in. The doctor checked me. She's like, yeah, I can feel his head. I was like, yes, thank God. So they started setting up everything. You know, they turn on the light. They do this. They do that. They put your legs up. Yeah, everybody came in. And they were like, push. And I don't even think I was at 10 centimeters yet, y'all. I think I was like at a 9, 8.5. I don't care. I was ready to push. I was ready to push. I felt like I had to push. So what she did is, I guess she like opened me up more. She tried to open me up more. He was finally born. I was just so happy. I was so happy, and he was fine, and he was perfect, and yeah.
Opened you up how? Are you saying they got clamps? What? What? What did they do? Well, you can choose to be induced and have a C-section, yeah. I mean, the doctor's gonna recommend it. But I mean, there are people who have planned C-sections. Good morning. How are you? Wait, hold on. Okay. Is your mic? Guess because it's your. Okay, you have to unmute yourself, babe. Okay, there you go.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes. Am
Hi.
I wrong? Is she? Am I being a bitch?
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear
Good
now.
morning.
Hi. Good
Am I wrong?
morning.
Am I being a bitch?
Oh, no, not at all.
Okay.
Olivia has lost it,
This is like a
literally.
tall tale, right? Like this doesn't even. This
It's
does
really
not.
unbelievable.
Yeah. But
It's
this is kind of a
given.
good story. I mean, girl, it's like okay, girl,
I
tell your
thought that
story, sis.
she told us that her man is going in the military. What
I
happened?
think he decided not to. But how was he going into the military when he was like, isn't he over 35?
I don't
Like, how are
know,
you
but
going
it's
into the military and you look like you dressed from the Steve Harvey, Stacey Adams collection? That man looks like he is a, a Hennessy sipping, 5'6", linen suit wearing, cigar smoking, Cadillac driving, bad teeth having. Okay,
absolutely. And she's
that's the vibe
literally
I
doing
got.
all of this. She's literally doing all of this to hide the fact that Solo is the baby father.
Okay, say it one more
Like,
time.
I don't get it. What's the problem? We
Look,
all know it's the baby's dad. You
we got
came up with all
Stacey
these
Adams collection.
elaborate stories that don't even make sense. You said he was going in the military, he's this. How is it that you're having a baby for a man that you say it's your man, air quotes, and he's living 4 or 5 hours away from you? You guys are not in the same place, but it's your man. You're having his first child. Y'all are not trying to be together. I don't get it. It just doesn't make sense.
It's awful. It's awful. Um,
She
it's
needs
just
to
awful.
stop and she needs to get therapy because it's really getting out of hand.
I mean, look, she may say, "Look, this is all high drama. I'm just putting it on," but she's telling you guys that this is real. Honestly, for me personally, and in terms of doing these videos, these reactions, me honestly, I just go on the video because this girl is so fucking crazy. Like, I don't believe that this is really, obviously, this is part of her life because this is her channel. But in terms of like everything being truthful that she puts out, I just take it video by video. I don't even assume that all of the stuff even happens as it does, that some of this is not scripted or lies, because Olivia doesn't really just document her day. She is creating a day. You know what I'm saying? And there are a lot of people that do that on this internet. However, they're not just so obvious with it. Not that it's fake, but just, oh, I'm going to do a craft today. That's planned content. That might not necessarily be something that you're doing typically, but something you're doing for your channel. This chick tries to put on like shit is actually happening, but she's making it happen.
Exactly.
And she's also
Exactly.
lying about things. So she's setting the stage for scenarios that never even happened. Like the way things went down with her and Raquel and the birth of this baby, it did not happen like that. It does not add up. And because she heard on the YouTube streets people asking questions, now she's
Mm-hmm.
come out with who comes out with an explanation of the birth video, the birth video. That should tell everything.
Exactly.
Now you come out with
Exactly.
an explanation of the birth video. You want to rebut what your story is? You need to defend the truth. You don't have to defend the truth. The truth is, if you're a fucking
Exactly.
receipt, you just put it out.
She's
Like if that's the
embarrassed.
story, the reason why it looks bad is because you are defending it now. If she would have just put this damn video out, left it alone, let people talk and be done with it, it would have been what it is. But this chick is so damn stupid and want to be so um try and have so much say over her content. She's so mad Now she even looks
Absolutely.
worse.
Yeah. And she's really embarrassed. You could tell she's embarrassed. You could tell by just her demeanor, how everything, she looks like she's really going through it. She looks depressed. She looks sad. She looks miserable. She looks like she may be on the verge of suicide.
Oh
I'm just
God.
saying.
I don't think so. And
She looks really bad. I'm telling
let's be
you.
careful putting that kind of stuff out into the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to put that out into
Well,
the, like,
hopefully not, but you can tell by just the way how Olivia is carrying on. This is not normal. This is not a normal person. Something is seriously wrong upstairs.
honestly, I think she is Fugazi. I don't know what her actual, like, are you playing with us or are you playing with yourself? Like, I don't know which one it is. I try not to get that deep with it, honestly, because that's not my job out here. You know what I'm saying? I do reactions, reviews, and commentary. I don't get that deep with it, just to be honest. That's I don't go there with it. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I know that she's full of shit, and I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? Like, as
Absolutely.
far as
Absolutely.
beyond that, I can't drive to Florida and provide her aftercare, like how the Geraldo Rivera show and some of these talk shows, they know they're fucking with people, so they provide you aftercare and medical and all of these things. I don't provide any of that. This girl has to reconcile herself and her choices and her decisions. And I don't know. I mean, to me, it doesn't go that deep to try to figure out like the whole psychology. Um, it
It's just been
obviously
one
she's in
thing after
distress.
another with Olivia, one thing after another. It's old. And it's tiring, it's draining. Just, yes, you get the keeks and the cackles, but at the end of the day, like, you have supporters. I'm not one of them. I mean,
Mhm.
back in the time when she was with Gerard, yeah, I used to be subscribed and watch her channel, but I just kind of saw her spiral downhill, and I just, took myself back. Now I just watch the reaction videos because it's very hard to watch and listen to her when she's talking. It's very it's very unbearable to just watch a whole video saying, "Oh, I'm clicking on her channel." I'd rather listen to the reactors. But
'Cause she
thank you for
plays too much,
having
and I
me.
get it. She plays too much. So it's like you don't know
Absolutely.
when you're buying into that this is a true story, it's hard because you know stuff's not adding up. And that's what got me doing my first reaction video because I was like, wait a second, did I hear this and did I hear that? So I get what you're saying. What I was able to do a couple of years ago, which made me like not like where I started to kind of just laugh at this stuff and think it's funny, is because I just take it as it's based on a true story. I don't know what her intention is around doing this. I'm assuming it's that she just wants to make money. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that she's intentionally trying to harm herself. I don't know that she's intentional, like she is actually crazy, or she's crazy like Fox. You know what I'm saying? So if she's playing with us for coin, then I
We
would
can play
say,
back.
yeah, you don't have to feel bad. Like at the end of the day, I'm just watching her videos. I don't know Olivia as a person. When Olivia sits here and takes everything personally, I don't because I don't even know you. I'm just watching the episode. You know what I'm saying? And and you watching it through reactions, I would say, yeah, it's frustrating for some, but I would say just enjoy it as entertainment. This girl is
Pretty
putting it
much.
on. Yeah, she sat there and made up a whole story. Don't is She's okay. If
Mm,
she has the mental faculty to put out a video that she knows is
mm,
flawed and then come back with an explanation video, she's fine. You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? She's fine because
Mm,
she's able to know I need to clean up this mess. The worry is when someone is living in mess and you see the continued spiraling. She
right.
knows that she's
Mm-hmm.
lying and she knows that she's cleaning it
Absolutely.
up. The details
Absolutely.
around it, I mean, I can't really speak on it. Um, in its totality, I'm just an observer, but what I see doesn't provide doesn't make me worried. And that's also not my job. If her mother and her
Mm,
sister are out here, her man, whomever, even Gerard as the former husband and the father, these are the people that need to raise the red flags if they think something is wrong and get her the help she needs. It's not going to be us on the YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. But thank you so much for taking the call. I got to get
Okay,
back
take
to
care,
work and I'll
sis.
drop back down in the chat. All right.
Okay, thank you. All right, bye-bye. Hey, girl.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi. I just want to come in and say, okay, so first of all, for me, as someone in her early 20s who has never had a child, I feel like it's kind of easy to take what Olivia said at face value. And the only reason I was able to kind of say, hold on, that don't sound right, is because of me going to school. Like, I feel like for people who don't necessarily know the process of having a child, it's not as easy to say like, oh, that sounds true, that sounds false. Because I feel like a lot of people that go along with her stuff are just like ignorant or just overlooking it. Like, there's no way you can listen to her say, oh yeah, they didn't make me do an emergency C-section even though my child was on the verge of not coming into the world. Like, what? That doesn't even sound right.
Everybody knows that when you get, well, everybody knows who's had a child, when you get an epidural, it slows the baby's heartbeat. That's what it does.
Right.
It's a painkiller. Okay, so the epidural speeds up but the epidural, the pain medicine that you're going to get, it slows down the baby's heartbeat. So it's going to appear that the baby's heartbeat is slowing, but these people are in the business of delivering babies. You don't think that they're dealing with the same situation 2 and 3 doors down? Like, come on.
Right.
Like, this is what they do. It's not like you just went to the dentist and the dentist is delivering the baby. You've got OBGYNs. You've got someone who's been certified with an additional certification and years of experience in obstetrics and gynecology. Not to mention, OBGYNs are also surgeons. So
Right.
they are uniquely and specially qualified. So you think, so someone who doesn't even have a high school diploma is trying to explain what she does not even know?
And that's my point. I feel like at a certain point, it just got to it where I was like, it's not necessarily if you're lying, it's why. Because I
Why are
don't
you lying?
understand why you would lie about the birth. First of all, if you posted a whole birth vlog, which that was not a birth vlog, I feel like that was more so behind the scenes. If you can post that, why do you have to make a follow-up video about the birth story time? Like, shouldn't you have been able to tell everything in that video?
Shouldn't the video have shown? I got Miss True on the panel too. Hey, Miss True, good morning.
Okay.
It's
Good
because
morning.
there were too many holes in the story of what she had. See, Olivia, the best thing for Olivia to do is to shut up because she talks too much. And when you tell a story, stick with the story.
Yeah.
But because she realized, oops, I didn't explain this, or oops, I showed that, now she wants to try to explain her way out. And there's no real explaining, boo boo. You done told on yourself. Like, you
Yeah.
fucked up. Okay. But Miss True, what you got to say, boo boo?
Well, can you hear me? Okay, you can hear
Yes.
me. She annoys me with the lies.
Oh my God. Ah!
She fucking annoys me. I'm sorry, y'all. It's early in the morning. I'm a little crunk, but yeah, she annoys me. The lies are unnecessary. Well, you know why she tells all the lies is because that's the only way that she's gonna have content. Because otherwise, nobody's gonna come and watch.
Right. Absolutely.
So
And she's using us for content. She's using the reactors and she's using the comment section. That and her complaining about it is her content. So she complains about it to kind of weave in additional lies to give herself something to talk about. It's the old content-itis struggleosis.
Oh yeah, definitely. My thing is though, she could have went about this in a different way. She could have told the truth and showed other women out here, yes, we make mistakes. This is my truth. And I gotta deal with it. I gotta walk in my own truth and live with this shit. You know what I'm saying? But no, she wanna be all
There's
ratchet.
nothing wrong with going to the hospital and having your baby with your sister. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing.
You know, there are people out here who would give the world to have a baby.
Oh yeah.
And the fact that you're going to have it alone, maybe a peaceful situation. There's people out here who they got damn all kinds of pressure at the house and don't even want to be with who's showing up to the hospital with them. So you're
This is
having a baby
true.
you're happy to have, and you're having your sister there. Why not just own it? Like, if
Yeah,
you're a bad bitches don't need to lie about shit.
this is
If
true.
something happens,
And that's the
you own
point.
it. That's
Exactly.
all I got to say. A bad bitch ain't gonna do everything perfect, but let me tell
Mm-hmm.
you, it can be handled perfectly. Okay.
That's true. That's true. My thing is though, I've had 5 kids. There has been instances where my husband wasn't there at that time. I don't need my sister to take me to the hospital. I have a core.
Okay. A core.
That's the type of shit
Yes.
that I'm gonna get there. I don't need you in my face because, like she said, it took 4 or 5 hours. I'm gonna call you when I need you to be there.
Yes.
I will drive
Girl.
myself to the hospital. But my thing is, you need to go back and watch your videos before you come back and try to come up with a new lie. Because,
Hmm.
like you just proved, her sister was Raquel was there through the whole pregnancy.
Right.
But because you're lazy, because you're crazy, you didn't go back and watch that video so that you had all the details. You know how I feel about her. She stank. It's just
Girl.
because she lies so much. You got people watching you, and you know her. What does she call it? Loyalty game.
Hmm.
Birds of a feather. That's the way I feel about it. Birds of a feather.
Can someone from Loyalty Gang please go help sis? Because sis is dumb.
Can't nobody
Sis
help her
cannot
over
put a
there.
story together to save her life. Sis is challenged in the story department.
And that's insulting.
Loyalty
That's
Gang
so
can't help her.
insulting.
Loyalty Gang can't help her because they have the same mindset. That's why they like her and follow her. It's
Well,
horrible.
Loyalty Gang need to watch this video because girl,
Girl, how many times will Loyalty Gang let Liv betray them?
Hmm.
All these lies. And y'all still waddling behind her.
Loyalty
How
Gang,
many
hit the like
licks?
button.
Girl, somebody needs to just tell
Loyalty
your
Gang
truth.
is a mess.
It's just easier to
And
keep up with the truth.
it's so much easier to keep up with the truth and
Hmm.
be all the way 100. Let me tell you something. If Rihanna and let's say ASAP Rocky, how we started this thing out this morning, if Rihanna gave birth yesterday while ASAP Rocky was sitting in LAPD holding tank, do you think she would have missed a beat?
Hell no.
No.
Hell no. Life goes on. You gotta as a grown ass bossed up woman, you gotta handle your business by any means possible. Why come up with all these lies and just tell your truth? You had a baby with Zolo. Okay,
Right. It's like, girl.
it's over. You did it. It's done. Now go ahead and show us the baby. We know he cute. He's probably a cute baby. Can we see
Girl, she probably putting all
how
kinds of baby oil and brushing the hair. That hair, she probably keeping that hair brushed.
And you know that's
Okay.
all she got to focus on right now because them kids gone. So that came right in time for her. She needed a
Look,
distraction.
exactly, exactly. So wait, so Yanni, good morning.
Good morning, Yanni.
Good
Good
morning, ladies,
morning.
Welcome to
everybody. I'm not,
Messy in the Morning.
well, I love it. Morning, noon, and night. You know I'm here for
Ah,
it. But I didn't want to stay long. I just want to piggyback off of True's question. Do you guys think the loyalty members really believe her lies? Or do you think they go on these wild goose chase with her because she's spinning the narrative as if she has to tell lies or she has to troll in hindsight to throw off the reactors? Do you think they're really believing that she's really throwing off the reactors, even though we know it's lies? But
Right.
she's manipulative enough to spin the narratives of this, as if, oh, I have to do this and I can't say that and I can't show you this because of the reactors. So again, so do you think that they really believe her lies, or do you think that they're under her spell of, oh, she's trolling for the reactors and it's okay?
I think
Because
it's both.
I'm trying to understand how she can put out lie after lie after lie.
Exactly.
And then if you look at the chat, they're all in tell her, yeah, you don't have to tell them. And yeah, you don't have to show them. I mean, it doesn't even make any sense. No,
No.
she doesn't have to show anything. She honestly, sincerely, she doesn't. Plenty of people have babies and don't show them. That's her prerogative. But then what was the point of you telling us if you weren't going to show him? At this point, like I said, it's a
True.
cat. Okay, I got a cat that got feet. I got a dog that had feet. So her getting on here showing me feet, I'm not impressed. I got feet too. I can go find a bird outside with feet. What are we supposed to do with the feet? Where's the body? Didn't you just show us a doll 2 weeks ago? And the people want us to be impressed with some damn pictures of some feet?
Right.
Y'all have a wonderful morning. I'm going back to the chat.
Look, I think that there's a culture of disinformation. You know, we've seen, and not to get all political, but this is what I'm going to say. We've seen the fake news culture come up around us. We have seen people say it's white and it's blue. We've seen people um, give you their version of the truth, their truth, the facts as I know it. There are people out here who are spinning narratives, right? And there are people out here who are buying into it. And is that loyalty gang? Probably. I mean, I'm sure that they are. I'm sure that some are believers. I think some are supporters. There might be believers and supporters. It could be six of one, half a dozen of another. I mean, at the end of the day, the one thing that Olivia, I think she does do is she sticks with the script. She's sticking with the crazy. Like at the end of the day, I think that she does care a little too much. See, Olivia would be really smart if she didn't give a fuck about what I was saying or what Yanni was saying. You see what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
she would give less fucks about what reactors are saying and stick with her script, she would be a lot more successful. But because she feels like she has to defend, I wish I would defend my truth. If I tell you it's black and it's really yellow and I say it's fucking black, you don't have to believe me. Just watch the damn video. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's how I feel about it, but I'm not going to do that to people. I'm not going to defend what I say is the truth. If that's what it is, that's what it is. She can't stick with the truth. If you're going to fucking lie, own your lie and be about it
Yeah.
and keep it moving. But because you want to try to defend something with natural born, code cracking, reactor ass, stick to their guns, 10 toes down bitches who are like, bitch, you fucking lying. It is like you're gonna get called out, and you on these damn YouTube street, you're gonna get called out.
Y'all know
Like
she
I'm
cooking.
not trying to pick no fights with nobody. Absolutely, this is just a reaction. But all I'm saying is this, girl, don't insult my intelligence.
And that's what I was gonna say. That's what irritates me is that it's like you try to play everybody and you can't play everybody. Like the only people you're playing is the people that continue to stay subscribed to you for whatever reason it is, whether it's naivety, whether it's just a
I think your mic went out, hun.
Well, like somebody said in the comments, somebody said, damn, I forgot what I was going to say. What did they just, somebody just said, oh, how is her sister and her mother going along with this bullshit? My mama would look at me
Because
crazy.
they know
like,
how she's making her coin. See, they may just look at it as story tales and Olivia is acting on the internet. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's how they look at it. That's how Olivia is making her coin, getting to be a stay-at-home mom. That's why I'm saying, y'all, based on a true story, don't believe the hype. Just watch the episodes and keep it pushing. You cannot like her all you like. It doesn't make a difference. Just make sure this is girl. This is almost like watching a Disney show. Just it's based on a true story. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you're seeing may not necessarily be true. That's the way I look at it. And girl, it don't bother me. I just
Yeah.
laugh. She's
I don't
funny,
watch her
sweetie.
anymore. I wait till, you guys do a reaction or, I catch a live, TMR, you, Yanni, whoever. But I'm not, I don't watch her anymore. She's not getting my views.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like YouTube because you feel like when you guys go for a ride with me to Food Lion or that's where we're really good. It's not like we're just driving around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, they take you for a ride, they take you to the mall. That's where they're really going. They show you what's going on with their life because that's what really happened. You know what I'm saying? Olivia and there are other people out here, you just don't know if it's the truth. And some people, that's what you got to just take it as. It's just that video. You know what I'm saying? Because Olivia does the most, and she does have a group of people that really do buy into her, but I don't know if it's worth giving all of that energy of really buying into her so deeply, because I don't think she's to be trusted like with your heart. You know what I mean? I just don't think so. Ashanti, is your mic working?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, what's your closing comment? Because I got to go. We've been on here for 2 hours, y'all. But tell me what you think. Give me your final word.
My final word is I'm just gonna see what she pulls out her hat next, because we all know that this can't be the end of her birth and delivery. It has to be something
Girl,
else.
girl, more to come. Okay, if we know Olivia, girl, we know there's more to come.
Exactly. Coming
Okay, guys,
soon.
coming soon. Okay, coming to the next episode, y'all. Okay, guys, Ashanti, thank you for joining me today, boo boo. I appreciate it. Y'all have a wonderful day. We're gonna go ahead and close this thing on out. Okay. Let's go ahead and close this thing out, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button for me. I so appreciate it. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.